Peace, family. Peace, family. If it's your first time to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. I make videos regarding my repatriation journey and my experience since coming over here 8 years ago. I stepped off a plane in Senegal, and I knew Africa is the place that I wanted to build my future, and I wanted to build my legacy. Today, that comes with great challenges. One of the challenges is just trying to make myself available to be on social media. It's a lot of moving around, a lot of finagling that have to go into, being on YouTube and things of that nature. And it's a sacrifice and a commitment that you have to make. And that's a sacrifice that I've just recently said, you know what, I am really going to make the commitment to create content for people that's looking over here, because we need to see something outside of what we've been seeing, and I think we all agree with that. We need to see something different. See something different than what we've seen in the U.S. We need to see something different from what we've seen in the U.K. We need to see something different than what we've seen over the past 400 years of our servitude, slavery, and oppression in the West. The glory that was once Africa, that glory has been lost a long time ago, with those who have been taken away from the continent, regardless of under what circumstances that happened, and even with those who are on the continent, where there's a great divide and a great chasm from our former position and place amongst the world as being advanced in civilization and technology. And Africa, Nile Valley, that's the root of civilization. All mathematics and sciences, all types of sciences have come out of the Nile Valley. And we come from a great history, no doubt. Anyone that is a person that has studied religious texts, the Bible, the Holy Quran, that was something that we had to study. And that's the base that I come from. And you have to have a foundation and a spiritual understanding to understand that it's a spiritual warfare. And this spiritual war, it's dealing with, it's not the people, it's not the people, because why would a person do something that would be self-destructive or counterproductive to themselves and their people? It's not a living organism's nature to self-destruct. Not many. It's to strive, and to strive for life. So in any case, the spirit, once that spirit get into you, it will make you do and act in a way that's contrary to your own basic survival. And we see these type of possessions, and they come in many forms. They come in many forms, like vanity. Vanity is one. Greed. Jealousy, hate. These are all they what we call the four devils, and I did video on that before. Brother told me a long time ago. He was like, Brother Quasi, he was like, if anything good come to you, it's gonna be from the hands of another man. He said, if there's anything that is bad that comes to you, it will come from the hands of another man. And that gave me the realization that we are the ones that do the most damage to one another. And however, the wise ones amongst us, we got to understand that we're coming from a very, we know that we're in an environment that's a very hostile environment to our survival, because the world is mostly in the power of the negative. Being able to see that negative is something I think most of us just see blatantly. We see it outright. And however, so many of us are consumed and get caught up in that negative, and we see that. However, for us, it makes us more wiser and more smarter to how we do and work and perceive things. But in any case, you can come In any case, it's very dangerous, being over here and seeing what's taking place. Being over here and seeing what's taking place is very dangerous. Hold on 1 second.
I want to say, Isaac. No, I want to say Isaac or Maya to go and get me. Come back. We don't do it. We just come. Oh.
Yes. Any case, we're seeing a high level of devilishment here and wickedness in this small country called the Gambia, West Africa. And I don't see anything stopping what's happening. All I see is a continued escalation, and I see things just getting worse here for people. And this is my story, and I'm telling you guys what I've seen. I think what we all seen, what we're all seeing. We all see it. I did a survey. That's what this video was about. This survey that I did, and 64% of the people are saying now they have changed their mind about coming to the Gambia, West Africa. 64% of the people that were going to come here, that was looking to come here, say, hey, I'm not coming anymore. Why is that? Many of them got ripped off because of land. A large number of them brought land and was expecting to come over here and have that happen for them, and they found that to be a mess because of other people that was here. And because of that whole situation, there was a lot other mess going on uh, uh, that around that land situation, and it turned a lot of people off. It's just a lot of activity from diaspora here that's contradicting our role here and making it a very hostile environment for diaspora here in the Gambia. We've already saw a number of people leave the country. You can put it right there. Thank you. We saw a number of people leave out of the country who were high profile people in this movement. So the energy towards coming over here, of course, that don't exist no more. And I think a large number of the people don't need to come. So I mean, the universe has a way of working things out. The universe have a way of working things out. It's a paradise here. It's a paradise, but it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. I got my nice tea here. I want to get on and make myself available for people that have questions. And over the past day, I just looked at just a little bit of what was going on in the YouTube world, because I don't follow that. It's highly negative, and people who are engaging in those type of things, they're dealing with a high level of negative. They're dealing with a high level of stress. They're dealing with highly volatile situations, and we're looking at people who are very unstable, and those who are here. I think this affects you more so than those who are looking to come here, because what will be the repercussions of these actions in the country? Let's just say that, us being who we are, we came over here and we start doing the same thing that we do in the state, fighting and killing and all of that drama. Do you think the local people will get fed up with that? Are the local people getting fed up with it now? I posted on my page, a Gambian brother sharing, how more problems are coming here. And people who have been here for 15 years, anybody can look and say, hey, things are not right in the Gambia. And it's sure as hell not Mass Quasi Boyd. It's sure, you know, people looking on who are sober-minded people and have any common sense know that we should not be engaging in the fashion that we are seeing across social media. People wanting to see conflict, people wanting to see confusion, people wanting to see a miscarriage of justice. We can't bring our own form of justice here. The Gambian authorities have made a a decision in certain matters here that was taking place in our business. The Gambian authorities made their decision and told everyone to go the proper course, the proper way, and do things the right way as far as if there's anything that can be done as far as liability. I think, but as far as any criminal or mismanagement or fraud or anything like that, that was was proving to be false. Prosecutors spoke with all of the YouTubers here, everybody that know, but they choose to continue to lie. There's gonna be back who are looking on, wanting to know what's going on, and only hearing, a one side of the story. However, our people and our actions here, it's really very distasteful. It's very disgraceful. It's very embarrassing. It's very uh, degrading of any decent persons, any decent people. And when I look at it, it's like, but we understand that most of our people are operating on a 10, as a 11 year old or a 10-year old. So what do we need to do as far as this movement and as far as money? We come from a society that is largely driven by money, people chasing money. And when I see people, and that's their sole motivation for doing things, it never really work out for them. You always get this energy about yourself where you want to, you're always chasing that money, and and it might be fame and just a little bit of notoriety, a little bit of celebrity. However, it's not faring well here. It's not faring well here, and it's not going to work. So those who have investments here, like I said, many people, you are welcome, strong, strong. My people, like I said, if I can get to one person, I don't have 50,000 subscribers. I don't have, 40, 30,000. If you out there, subscribe to my channel. Go Hard Gambia. I'm gonna change my channel to Go Hard Africa, because it's time for me to leave up out of Gambia. Too many people have came to my face like they're my brother, and just did some. It's just like inhumane things. It's just like, you know, it's like on the level of like a being like a female for our brothers. You understand what I'm saying? And they being led by women and women talking into their head, and you see that. You understand? And it's like that's the whole world see that about the black man in America, that we are very emotional, and we're not really men. We are controlled by largely by the matriarch, mother figure model that the Statue of Liberty represents in America, which is a prison for the black man. I have my bio that I put in a few videos. I did a live yesterday. If you go in there, check my bio out. I'm constantly updating it. So you might see some of the titles on the wrong pictures. But I wanted to give you guys a scope of who I am and what I've been doing, because a lot of you guys don't know. I was a public figure before I came to Africa. I'm well known throughout the United States for many, many, many years, and different business that I've done. Okay, she's like, okay, so as far as the money is concerned, anyone that's invested, we have to go through a legal process. All right, so being that it was determined, we have to go through a liability lawsuit. All charges of fraud, scam, all of that stuff that was said was proven false by Gambian authorities, and this is where we need to be going from. So the liability will fall on those who were responsible for the loss of the revenue that was coming in, and that's very apparent. Very apparent. No business should be taken because people make mistakes. You might not know what you're talking about. People don't know about project management, project time frames. You got, that's something that take place in the business, and if you don't know and understand that, then you can't really. And that's here on YouTube. As far as the community, the way that Watermeyer does his channel is the best way. We can't get into personal business on YouTube, and that's what we're seeing: personal feelings, personal emotions, which show that most people, when they get into an authority position, will abuse their authority. Most people that get into authority positions will abuse their authority. So I'm gonna end this video. I'm gonna keep these videos down to about 20 minutes. Okay, this brother right here, I might end up staying up here a little bit longer. Let's see, I'm trying to show this comment. I can't show the comment because I went live right here. Will blacks return the money or pay the land taxes for those thousands of plots they sold? There's a lot of people in the court process right now. So if people have problems with that, see, when you talk about mismanagement, if I buy some land, I get the land, and then I'm telling you, come over and buy some land from me. And then I know that once you buy from me, then you can't complete the transaction because the land tax is not paid. That means I really don't care about, you closing that deal out. I'm just trying to get mine. There's enough money that was made in the situation to pay those taxes. That should have been calculated. It's a small percentage. It's a small percentage, and we shouldn't be held up having the buying power that we have and coming over, and you brought land for $2,000 or $3,000, and you're about to spend $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, and you can't, because it might be another $150 bill that you have to pay that nobody's telling you about. Talk about mismanagement and not being transparent. Something simple. Something simple that could free things up. So as far as us over here on the continent, if you 64% of the people were turned around. If you make it over here, it's a blessing. You made it through a lot of drama. You made it through a lot of drama. Anybody over here, it's best to stay away. It's best to stay away. Trust me. I've been seeing them since people been coming over here. I've been seeing them coming over here. Check my bio out. You'll see me there with Juliet on Jam and Jelly a year and a half ago. You'll see me there a year and a half ago. Out there on the land. I saw the first person out there start to build their house, and it was all wrong. That was all wrong. I don't know. Then the person went to another person, and they end up getting robbed for thousands of dollars because they think you can come here and people are your friend, and you can, oh no, if you put some money in somebody here and here, it is good as gone most of the time. If they don't have money, like I said, my former business partner, she was uh, brilliant at, just not caring about the money. And that's rare that you have that, in an organization like that particular one, which was very fragile because it dealt with a lot of people. Okay, like I said, there's something that's called liable. There's something that's called defamation of character. So we had a business and then we were doing everything right. Then somebody came and said we weren't, and that caused the loss. Then they are liable. So that has to be a court process. So we just pretty much waited in the background, accumulated information. We tried to save the situation a long time ago. I mean, brother RJ, sister, brother Fode, sister Ya, when they came in, and these brothers and sisters are here on the continent, to have people just disregarding other people, other repats here, disregarding their sacrifice here, disregard their commitment here, disregard their sacrifice to get involved. These people got involved a long time ago and told everybody it was bullshit. But you had so much force by the main one that was still in the land behind the scenes being wicked. Like I told you guys the whole time, listen, people are not sleeping well at night doing what they're doing. And we see these see them divorcing and breaking up because everybody's getting so greedy. They at each other's throats. They can't even get around each other 1 week, 2 weeks without trying to steal something from each other and try to rip each other off. Y'all seen it from back then. Even when the allegations were going around. They had every opportunity to take that and all those people and do something great. There was still hundreds of investors that could have easily been funneled into a legitimate business. But that wasn't going to help happen. There, the idea was to, you know, uh, burn down this business. We just want the fallout, the people that were coming that were going to buy land, and then it was every little small-minded person. Oh my God, travel line. This is what travel line say. Are you kidding me? It says, do you believe that if they did not bring the social media to help of blacks, is UMO to, of course, with the business, yes, it would have came out different. Yeah, everybody know that. We're still, we have one business that we try to open a B&B is not complicated. Most people are coming, they'll stay anywhere. So if you have a nice place, they're gonna stay at that place. So, we have business running like that. So it worked. It worked. We would have been a lot bigger because all of the people would have been staying at our properties, and we had over 200 more people. We had the largest economic community here, and this is all gonna go and getting involved with people that have been proven to have been conspiring to do illegal activity in the country. We have one of the accusers, her daughter went up there and said, hey, this person wanted me to do something illegal. The same person that was one of the main people going on YouTube to defame my character, not over here. People just brought all types of disgusting people right into the YouTube, right into the movement. Disgusting people. But it's okay. We had to go through that. We had to see that. But better believe it. Why there's think about why there's so much. Like I said, we're supporting people who have come into the country, participating knowingly, and put it. This is what we know about the investment in the properties that the Gambian authorities went through all of that it was good enough for them. That's not a conversation no more. You understand what I'm saying? I was found. They actually dropped the charges, and I'm telling you guys, you had people involving themselves in our business. People are people are. Hold on a second. I'm trying to get this off the screen like this. So my people, right now I'm just putting y'all and speaking to you guys about what's going on, and just the nonsense that you guys got to see. I'm just blocking some people here. And like I said, it's very dangerous, the stuff that we're doing. Closure agreement, be upfront when doing business. Of course, we did that. Things went sour because why was these other YouTubers in the midst of the business? That's a conflict of interest. That's interference. That's corporate espionage. That's when you start getting. We had when you as a business. If I had Juliet was my former business partner, she shouldn't have been conspiring with them. That's the first thing that you understand. What if they had a problem for the integrity of the movement, she should have said, "Hey, listen, I know Quasi. Whatever issues you have, take that to the authority. Please keep it off YouTube." That's the right thing to do, and everybody know that's the right thing to do. But what they did, all of them, was wrong because they wanted your money, and you guys see it now. Listen, I'm not in this for money. That's what everybody thinks, okay? Because I've already in a lane with money. I'm not in this for money. They are. That's why you hear them always talking about that. You don't never hear me talking about that. I'm always talking about community building. And I don't expect everybody to do it. We had a lot of people. We had a lot of people. Right now, things need to stop. Things need to really stop. Um, because, like I said, you guys, you're gonna get it. When everybody was coming over here and they was ha ha kikiing about the whole situation, when they got over here, they got a taste. They got a taste. They got a taste of what they was ha ha and kikiing about. And everybody knowing, everybody out there, y'all watching me, y'all know it. Everybody that's been talking to me over all of these years, I ain't gotta, you know my reputation. You know my reputation. Not what somebody said, it's about what you actually been doing. And then the person who said these things, then when you look at their track record here, it's deplorable. Deplorable. It's deplorable. And then even what you see today, people trying to cause the most damage, you know, it can't. Okay, so like I movement, I see what you're saying. Like all of these people that just came in within the last 2 years, they are on YouTube absolutely showing their true face. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, I've already been around a lot of celebrities and things and stuff like that at an early age. I'm not caught up in the limelight. You know what I mean? I've been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? I've been a family man for a long time, raised a family, traveled all over, have much, much respect. Hey, listen, check this out. Travel said, everybody been notified that the case has been dropped by the prosecutor. The prosecutor, right now, we got the prosecutor. They're investigating and watching everything. So how is that going to work out for them? That, anything that they're doing from this point now is all going to be used and held against them in the court, because it was just a lot of money and a lot involved. And like I said, these people, like I said, it's- certain people don't have nothing to do with any of this stuff, man. Why are they trying to, ride my coattail, ride my name? People mad because I cut them off. Trust me. You know, all you have to do is just cut them off. If you say anything that's just close to something that happened, they crazy running there to make a video and stuff like that. I'm not trying to say nothing. I'm just staying in the cool breeze in the background. I'm just watching. There's certain people out there that's doing a lot of work, and they're stirring up the beehive. They done kicked the beehive. My brother said that about Art. Art kicked the beehive. They done kicked the beehive. But I've been clear. I should be completely out of this. But like I said, our people. That's why I'm making myself to be available to come up here so you guys can see Max Quasi. I can tell you the real deal about what's going on. So you can hit me up, QuasiBoy at yahoo.com. Until the next live, love, peace, happiness.